Well, welcome back. Today we're going to be looking at a couple of all-in-one inverter units. This one I've got over here is the EG4 6.5 kilowatt version. And I just took it out of the box, and one of the things I realized right away is it looks extremely similar to the POW Mister 6.5 kilowatt unit I have upstairs that I've been testing. And so it occurred to me that these may actually be coming from the same Chinese manufacturers, since they appear to have exactly the same icons and controls. And basically, everything appears to be manufactured in a consistent way. So we're going to go upstairs here and take a look at the POW Mister unit. Probably need a light. And just see what happened to that in my initial testings. So I did connect that particular unit to 240 volts AC, and then connected it also to this air handler in here running 240 volts AC as an initial test. And I used this 48 volt battery, 120 amp hour here just for starters. Uh, Now, if you're connecting actually the system for full 6.5 kilowatts of power, then you definitely want to go with more than just a 120 amp hour battery. Probably going to go with a 300 amp hour 48 volt system. So we'll just take a look here at what we currently got. This is another system I've been testing here. It is not an all-in-one system. It's actually just an 80 amp charge controller together with a 4,000 watt inverter. And then these are basically two 24 volt batteries connected in series. This is the POW Mister system that I mentioned, and I just basically cut the line coming off the breaker to the air handler and wired it in there. And then I also wired in the battery there initially, and I let it run basically in just UPS mode for a while, and it was fine. But when I connected the solar to it, I ran into a little problem, and basically it did run for a while without any problem, and then after a few minutes it did produce some magic smoke with a large pop. So there was something in the solar charge controlling system when working in collaboration with the AC charge system for the battery at configured for the 60 amp mode on this particular unit that actually caused it to fail. So, as mentioned previously, one of the big disadvantages of these types of systems, this, for example, a 1500 watt all-in-one, is that they're not serviceable. So if you have a problem with one of the subsystems, which in this case was with the charge controller, unless you know how to remove that module and replace it, you're pretty much stuck. And it's very difficult, I think, to get these things replaced, even by the manufacturer. It can be done. It can take a very long time, but then there's always the chance that you're going to run into the same problem. So going back and looking at the reviews on this particular one, I saw that there were several comments about the solar charge system failing after a few months. So does it really make sense for me to even fix this unit? Probably not. Best to just continue, test other units, and see what happens. Having said that, seeing as to how this unit looks very similar to the other unit that I'm about to test, I'm wondering if I'm wasting my time.